Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. So, I thought what we would do today is I thought we would do some of the original Flixbus routes. This one here, Berlin to Hanover to Dusseldorf, this has got like 7 stops. So this is going to be a good long route to do. And I think we have some things we need to talk about, man. We need to talk about this this lack of developer issue. Welcome, Darganita Gamer TV. I do not speak Spanish, so hola is about the only thing I can say. I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. So let's choose this one. Berlin Hanover to Dusseldorf. I think that's a good area to start. We'll see where we're at. I do want to get the stream over before the Buffalo Bills game starts. That starts at 4:30, so that's why we're starting an hour early today. Hey Patrick, what's going on, man? So let's see here. What bus do we want? VDL. I think we're going to go with the VDL. I think we're going to go with the big bus today. And let's see here. Date 5/23. That's good. Let's start a little early. Can we go 6? 6:25. There we go. I think that looks good. Weather. We'll do that. We'll do random weather. And for this year, yeah, we're going to keep it on simple wipers and simple lights. Yeah, we'll do simple lights as well, just so I don't have to mess with that. So I think everything looks good. I think we can start the game now. Like I said, we have some things that we have to talk about, but let's get in the game. Let's get on the road before we start any discussions here. Again, thank you for joining me on a Monday. I know Mondays can be stressful, so hopefully we can kind of chill out here, do some driving, and have some fun. Let me just do one thing really quick, guys. Just pardon me. There we go. All right. Beautiful morning. So let's log in. So here's another thing, guys. You got to remember, a lot of things don't work in this game on the shuttle mode, like taking breaks. Patrick, you're eating your dinner? Awesome, man. What are you eating, my friend?
Wohin fahren Sie denn?
Sorry, where are you
Ich sehe
bound?
nichts auf der Anzeige.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Let's do all this here. Zoom out. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Let's start the bus up. Let's get the AC on. Oh, all the doors open and stuff. There we go. There, now they'll want to get on the bus. Let's open up the luggage doors as well while we're at it here. Okay, so now this dude should be already. Dusseldorf, okay, we're going there.
Mahlzeit. Hier mein Ticket.
Hanover, yep, we're going there.
Ciao.
So that's what I do now when I get this screen, because this is more like the shuttle. This is something they screwed up on the last update. Duisburg, I think we're going there. Pizza, nice. Nice, cannot go wrong with pizza. I just had pizza
Servus.
the other night.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Cool.
Grüezi. Bitte Sie.
I want to say Saturday.
Grüezi.
Where are you going? Dusseldorf, you're coming with us.
Hello? Hier ist mein Ticket.
Dortmund. You know, I don't know if we're going there. I'm going to have to check that.
Danke.
Okay, we are.
Moin. Ich würde gerne ein Ticket kaufen.
Dortmund. We are going to Dortmund, but we have to check anyway. Myself, I'm having tacos tonight. Homemade tacos.
Auf geht's.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Cool.
Okay, you're coming with us. And how about you?
Grüezi. Bitte sehr. Danke sehr.
Okay. So, I heard that when you do the shuttle routes, you get more passengers on the bus. I'm not really seeing that. It doesn't seem like we have any more passengers than normal. But maybe as we go along. Where is downstairs in this bus? Okay, right here. All right, nice. Let's hop in seat. Let's get these doors shut. There we go. Okay, we can start. Actually, we forgot to fast forward time. Whoops. We can do that now, I think. Yeah, we can skip time. Perfect. All right. Let's hit the announcement. That's not the announcement. Haha, that is. Okay. Drive. All right, so. So the big news of the day is Fernbus is seemingly without a developer. Let me just adjust my wheel. They're without a developer. Zero Games, they're the developer that was porting the title to console, and they also port Tourist Bus, guys. So it's not just Fernbus. They port both games. It seems like they have been out of their contract for a while now. So that's concerning. Obviously, because if the game doesn't have a developer that's porting it, that means we're not going to get updates, we're not going to get the DLCs, and all that good stuff. Now, according to Zero, they're assuming that the job's going back to TML and Aerosoft. But there's nothing confirmed for that, unfortunately. So, where we're at is we have to wait for Aerosoft to make an announcement. And that actually came from Aerosoft as well. Aerosoft was asked about it, and they said that the game will get updates in 2024. The game will see DLCs in 2024. But they're not at liberty to say at the moment, to just watch their social media channels until they announce something, which to me is a bit of a cop-out. You know, I mean, telling paying customers that they can't tell you right now, you know, yeah, I feel like that's a bit of a cop-out, but it's kind of what we've learned to expect from Aerosoft, I guess. I think I got to get in this lane. So, until we get word of a new developer, we're kind of going to be in the dark with this game. You know, and the way I see it, there's a couple of options, right? They could let TML handle it, which I don't know how likely that is. They could get yet another third-party developer to come in and handle it. Or they could just scrap the game. And I mean, honestly, with Aerosoft, I wouldn't say that that's not in the realm of possibilities of them doing. So all we can do is hope that they won't. And now, I do know that TML did just get a PS5 dev kit because they put their other game on PS5 recently. Was it Dead Man's Diary or something like that?
Das ist hier kein
AC is too
Tiefkühler.
cold. Okay. We can fix that. Just let me get up this stupid menu. Let's see how that is for him. So yeah, that's where we have everything. So that means the new bus DLC is going to be delayed. The update to Denmark, that'll be delayed. Personally, I think that if TML took the reins, it would probably be the best. But then again, TML is a very small studio, and they work very, very slowly. Make no bones about it when I say they work very slowly. They work like a snail. You know, I mean, look at the bus. The bus has been in early access now for years. You know, now I do know that there's rumors around saying that TML wants to port that game over to console themselves, which is interesting. This could be kind of like a tie-in to that. Giving them Fernbus and Tourist Bus back, you know, it could kind of let them see how it is. And I'm just laughing because that semi up front was just up on its end. Oh boy, we gotta get over here. Oh no, we're good. We're good. So guys, I am planning to get this game on PC. I just have to wait till I get the money to buy it. And I can't wait to see what this game's like on PC, because TML is the only developer involved on PC. And PC, this game gets actually pretty good reviews. It's mostly positive reviews. So I really can't wait to see what this game is like on PC, how it plays, how it looks. You know, I'm really interested in that. And also, you know, however it is on PC could give us a glimpse of what the game might be like if TML takes over. But again, TML, they're not the fastest with things. So, man, updates and things like that, it might take a long time before we see them. And that's unfortunate. But I mean, as you guys can see, I do enjoy this game. I wouldn't be playing it. I wouldn't do content on it if I didn't enjoy the game, you know. And I see a lot of people in the comments asking about other games. And, you know, to be completely honest with you, as of right now, Fernbus, I would say, is hands down the best driving simulator on console. Trucks and Logistics Simulator, it's the best game on console for what it is. It's not really a good game, I wouldn't say. But if you're looking for a trucking game, that's it. That's what it is. However, the thing I would say about Trucks and Logistics that's really good is the multiplayer. Hands down, multiplayer is a good experience in that game. It really is. I think you could have up to like 25 or 26 people. It's really good. Welcome, Domenico. How's it going, man? I only speak one language, so I do apologize for that. If you guys are commenting on my videos in a different language and I respond to you in your language, it's because I'm using Google Translate. It's because I don't want to be rude. So yeah, I just I type your response into Google Translate and then respond to it, convert it, and then paste it in there. MadX. That's about right. I'm not a fan of FedEx, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, you know, On the Road is supposed to get a big update this month. We're kind of in the middle of the month now. I've seen Aerosoft post that they're going to have a dev diary update on YouTube with them soon. I I believe sometime this week for the game. And I don't know what they're playing it on, but the game looks a lot better. And honestly, if the game looks like that on PS5 and Xbox, there may be some salvaging that game, because honestly, I don't think the controls are great, but there are some things about that game that I do like, and I do feel are good. You know, and I mean, who knows? Maybe those developers will work on the game, will iron out some of the bad things, you know. And I do feel like if a lot of the negative issues with that game were resolved, it would easily be the best trucking game on console. But we'll have to wait and see. But right now, this is the bigger story, I feel. This is the bigger story. We need to find out what's going on with this game, man. It needs updates. There's no doubt about that. AI, this flashing road, I mean, that can't be correct, right? It can't look like that. That's not, you know, something I feel like any game developer would want their game to look like. We're going to have to pull in here. So what are you guys thinking? What are your hopes? Would you like TML to take the reins? Do you think Aerosoft should just go with a different developer altogether? What do you think would be the best course of action? Oh, there goes another truck flipping over. Personally, considering that it's TML's game, I feel like they would probably be the best ones to be able to fix it. But again, I just don't know if they'll have the time to get involved with it. You know, a part of me kind of wishes that sometimes you would fail something on this. A part of me wishes that you could actually, I don't know, do a check in the beginning and see if you have like the hazard triangles and reflective vests and all that. And if you didn't, you'd have to go to the bus garage and pick it up. You know, obviously things like that. Oh, you know what? This is a long trip. Wait a minute. Okay, so I need to take a break after Hanover. And then another break after Bielefeld? I can't pronounce that. Okay, so after Hanover, we'll have to take a break. Almost completely forgot about that. It's been a while since I've gone on this long of a trip. Personally, I feel if they could get the day to night transition fixed, obviously that AI fixed, like that truck up there. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the tractor trailers in this game, why they keep flipping over like that. They need to get that fixed. I would love to see force feedback added to this game at some point. Like, that semi, I feel like he should have just vanished. You know, like he glitched out, just have it vanish. Get it off the screen. I think that would be just probably the best. $186 kilometers to our first stop. This is a long trip. So normally, guys, I plan on trying to stream on Wednesdays. Today was just kind of a bonus day. Everything kind of worked out for me to stream today perfectly. So I may try to get a Wednesday stream up and running. And if I do, I'm going to try to do some Euro Truck Simulator 2. We haven't streamed that game yet, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying ETS 2. So I'd love to do a stream of that. And as I said, guys, no worries. I'm not abandoning PS5. Taxi Life is going to be on the channel, and that's going to be on PS5. I'm not getting that on PC. Alaskan Road Truckers, I was thinking of getting that on PC, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait for that to come to console. I really want to play that game on console. I think that game's going to be really good on PS5 and Xbox, so I'm just going to wait until it comes out and show you guys what it looks like on PS5. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, that's supposed to be coming out fairly soon, I think. Like the maybe the first quarter of the year. And I'm definitely going to get that on PS5 as well. And then I remember that Assetto Corsa 2 is supposed to come out this year on PC. I believe it's going to come out in early access. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to get that. I want to check that out. And Ships at Sea. Ships at Sea is coming out this year on PC. I'm going to get that. And then when it comes out on PS5, I will get it on PS5 as well. I'm pretty excited about Ships at Sea. I'm not going to lie. I'm very curious as to what they're doing in that game. They haven't showed a lot. They show a lot of still screens and stuff like that. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do, and that's going to go into early access. So I'm going to try to get that early access as well to show you guys. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be a huge year for the channel. Hopefully we'll get into a lot of different things this year. And the nice thing about being on PC is some of these games I can actually show you guys early now, because a lot of these games come out on PC first. And we can have a little comparison, you know. How is it on PC? How does it differ from PC to console? I'm not going to say I'm going to do that with every single game. Especially games that I feel are already good on console. I don't feel the need to switch. You know, like Way of the Hunter, for example. I don't plan on getting that on PC. I think that game runs perfectly fine on console. I enjoy it on console. We don't have anything different, so I don't feel like I'm going to get that for PC. WRC, I absolutely love WRC. You know, that's on PS5. That's always going to be on PS5. I don't plan on getting that for PC either. Train Sim World, I'm not going to get Train Sim World again. You know, it's on console. It runs good on the PS5, I feel. And actually, I really want the next DLC coming out. Alright guys, so I can't really tell because YouTube's always strange for me, but I'm going to ask you if you're watching, if you'd be so kind to hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing about the algorithm, but, you know, it really does help, that old algorithm. Are we actually going to have to stop again? We are. We're going to have to stop again. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had to stop twice in one trip for this. What are you doing? Oh, God. And this is where I got to go to. Right where that stupid traffic jam was. All right. Boy, I'll tell you guys one thing. I changed my sim cockpit around here. I have the Next Level Racing FGT, and I had it in the F position, which is like Formula One, and it was starting to kill my back, so I put it in the GT position, and now it's so much better. So much better. Still got to make some adjustments, but all right. So we know we have everything. We already passed this once. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had to do this twice in one trip. This is a pretty good long trip to the first stop. I kind of feel like the scale of this game is bigger than ATS and ETS2. It feels like you go on long trips on that game, and they're not that long at all. It doesn't take you quite as long as it does in this game. All right. So we will set the cruise. You can't help but to see like the countryside and stuff, and everything looks pretty good in the game. Ooh, that bus was cutting it close. Now, if I would have done that, that car would have hit me. Unbelievable. I'm really interested on the PC version of the game to see about the FPS, because on console we definitely have some FPS issues. And actually, I think someone commented on my video that I posted today that they actually talked to someone from TML. Oh, there we go. It's always the semis. Like I don't think I've ever seen a bus do that, or like just a passenger car, or even a box truck. It's always the semis. They just go flying. Goodness. But yeah. I think someone commented on my video today, actually, that someone from TML told them that they were going to port the bus over to console themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything, but I like to get like screenshots of these conversations, just to make sure it's legit. And like I said, I don't mean that disrespectfully or anything like that. I'm not saying, whoever said that, I don't believe you. But, I made a video on that today about the whole developer thing, because the two viewers that told me about it, they actually sent me screenshots of the conversation. And not just that, they also put those screenshots in the actual TML official Discord. Unfortunately, TML hasn't said anything about it, which they normally don't. One thing, ladies and gentlemen, if you get into playing games from Aerosoft, be prepared to be left in the dark. They are a publisher that they don't really like transparency. They'll say things like, watch our social medias and this and that, and it's like, okay, how long is it going to take for you to make an announcement on this? And again, part of me feels that we shouldn't have to dig for this information. I don't feel like we should have to, go to Zero Games and have to, literally ask them, hey, what's going on with the game? This is a game we all paid money for. This information should be kind of public knowledge for us. I feel like if that was the case months ago, and if Aerosoft plans on, supporting the game, then they should have said months ago, hey, look, guys, you know, we're not working with Zero Games any longer for whatever reason. You know, we're going to move forward. We're going to continue to support the game. You know, and as soon as we get more information, we'll let you know. Little things like that would go so far in the community. You know, I mean, we don't necessarily always need all the facts right now. We don't need hard dates and times. You know, just simple posts like that. That's all we need. You know, just to know that, okay, there's a little bit of a shakeup. You know, they're not using Zero Games anymore. But they're still working on the game. Instead, you have to dig for it. You know, you have to contact Zero, and then you have to contact Aerosoft, and then, you know, they tell you in a DM. It's like, just post it for everybody. All right, I see lights on. I think the weather is probably going to take a turn. You know, I will say, the weather in this game is really good. I don't know if it's Unreal Engine or what, but the rain effects in this game are just superb. You know, playing ATS and ETS2, I found that the rain, it really didn't look that good. I am using a mod now, and it looks much better. But, I mean, base game, vanilla game, this game, the weather looks amazing. Oh, crap. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, and you know, I keep forgetting that. And the PS5 version of this game, we don't have the thunderstorms. We don't have lightning. We don't have thunder. All we have is rain. So that's something else that I would like fixed. I don't feel that that's... Oops. I don't feel that that's as important as fixing the day-night transition. But, I mean, it's a feature of the game, so I feel like we should have it. I can't believe we haven't even made it to the first stop yet. Good thing we brought this bus. This bus looks nice and comfy. Okay. So now after this stop, we'll have to take a break somewhere. So I will have to check the map and see where we could take a break. Also, we're up to 9 watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot of good content coming up this year. We really are. And there's no need to turn off the stream if you don't want to hit the like button. You don't have to leave because I said leave a like. If you don't want to leave a like, you don't have to. It's just something that's appreciated. Oh, those trees are looking all kinds of weird. Did I hit the headlights on automatic? No, I didn't. That's the dimmed headlights? Jesus. That is bright on that car. Wow. So from what I've seen on YouTube with the bus, like that crane, for instance, on the bus, it's animated. Those things are animated and stuff. So I'm gonna get Fernbus. I might even get Tourist Bus Simulator on PC just because I really like the career mode in that game, and the fact that you can't really play it on console. You know, that's frustrating. And I think the career mode in that game is just really good. So what is it with Ferris wheels in Europe? Is that a real thing? It seems like there's Ferris wheels all over. Now, here in America, for the most part, Ferris wheels are usually just associated with amusement parks. Are they just like an attraction over there or what? Are they just in parks? Like you can just go and ride a Ferris wheel? I'm trying to see. That looks like that's in like a RV park or something. We need to slow down here. Okay, 7 kilometers out. I think we need to get in this lane. No, now it's showing back to this lane. Oh, this game. The one thing I wish, and the one thing I see on the bus is the same, is the GPS or sat nav, whatever you call it. It's identical to this. That's the one thing I wish they would do a little better. On the Road actually has a really good GPS in it. It like breaks it down so you know exactly what lane you have to be in, and they did a pretty good job for that. Let's just let's hope that game gets an update, and let's hope it's something good. Okay, so now it looks like I have to get in this lane. Yes, we are turning. Okay, I'm going. What time is it? It's 10:02 a.m. I mean, man, it's gonna storm or something. Look at it out here. Whoa! Whoa! I thought that car was gonna run right into me. Whew. All right, so we're almost at our first stop. Nice. I have no idea how long this route's going to take us, guys. I really don't. It's actually been a while since I just played this game and just enjoyed it. You know, believe it or not, I don't always like playing a game and kind of like pointing out faults in it and stuff. It's just when some things are so glaring, you kind of can't help it. I will say on the PC version of this game, you have to buy everything. Like, everything. You don't even get the Neoplan Skyliner on PC. You have to pay for that. Alright, finally! I didn't open any doors. We don't need doors open, do we? Yeah, I mean, whoa, sorry lady. I mean, technically we don't need the doors open. Hey man, what's going on? Mike EQ? I hope I said your name right, bud. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, look at that sky, man. It is gonna storm. Alright. Let's get these guys on. Hamburg. I don't think we're going to Hamburg. Yeah, sorry, dude. Not going to Hamburg today. You're coming with us. So yeah, with these guys, I just press and hold the square, but when I get these guys here, I don't. Yeah, you're coming with us. Hey, muscle dude.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Cool.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig?
They're all getting on the bus.
Ich hoffe, ich bin hier. Cool.
Okay, I'm assuming the lady with the luggage isn't.
Ist das gültig? Danke. Hallo, das Ticket. Ciao.
Grüezi, mein Ticket. Vielen Dank.
Alright, so I think that's it. Yeah, that guy, he's not coming with us. Let's do that. Close that up. Oh gosh, I'm on the curb. Horrible. Okay, so we're we're filling up a little bit. So we're filling up a little bit more here. Still not a full bus. I would love to see the bus full, man. I really would. That's something that I would just love to see in this game. Okay, let's shut the doors. And now let's check the map and see... No, the map. Where... Oh gosh, there's no parking. There's no rest stop. There's one all the way down here. So the problem is, when you don't take your break at an actual rest stop, it doesn't register. That's the one thing I found out about this game. It's a little frustrating because, like I said, I'm supposed to take a break between here and the next stop, and there's nowhere to take a break. It would make no sense for me to reroute and go all the way over here, take a break, and then come all the way back. So it doesn't matter. We'll just skip the first break. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. What do we need to do? Okay, we're doing good for time. So we will fast forward it a little bit. Start the ride.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, and we are on our way. Ooh, signal. So we are finally getting into some real winter weather here. Luckily, not a lot of snow, but we're getting some cold now. On PS5 in this game works with... Yes, it does. It has mouse and keyboard support on PS5. I haven't tried it myself, but that was a couple updates ago. They actually added that, which I'm actually a fan of. You know, PS5, it does have keyboard and mouse support. I just feel like a lot of developers don't utilize it, and they really should. Especially with games like this. Now, I should tell you, if you're going to hook up a keyboard, there's nowhere that you could find the keys, the key bindings. You just kind of figure it out for yourself. There might be something on Reddit you can find. But if you do use a mouse, you can click all the buttons on the dashboard just like you can in PC. So while we get this really here, I'm going to take a quick sip of my water. Yeah, it actually is. It's one of the things that I feel they did good with adding that. Oh, okay. So that dude just decided to peace out. Okay, there's nothing coming. Turn. Oh, come on. Come on, white car. Don't be that way. Nice scenery. I'm expecting rain any minute. Like, I really am. Definitely feels like it's going to rain. Just imagine, guys, when I get this on PC, we'll actually be able to do long runs like this and actually drive into the night. That'll be pretty cool. Whoa. Dude. You were driving a little fast there. And we'll be able to drive in the winter as well. All right. So now that we've turned down this road, I'm kind of getting a feeling that it may clear up a little bit. It's kind of looking that way. Let's get around this guy. But for the people that seen my video today, if you didn't, go back and check it out. Pretty much we just talked about the same thing that we talked about today in the stream. But some of the comments were like, oh, I just got the game and this and that. And, you know, it's not exactly a death sentence yet for the game. As I said, Aerosoft did say that they're going to continue the game in the new year. So, oh gosh. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I will say I don't have a lot of trust in Aerosoft. And it's mostly Aerosoft's fault. You know, they have to prove to me that they're changing and they're you know, they're going to continue supporting this game. It would be nice for them to at least say something in public about what's going on. I think that's the only thing I'd really like to hear from them at this time. Hey David, what's going on, bud? Hope you're having a great day. Still enjoying it? Yeah, I still enjoy it, man. It's an enjoyable game. It's, like I said, it's the best simulator on console. I'll say PS5 because I know a lot of people will say Flight Sim on Xbox is the best, but I'm really talking about driving sims. You're going to get a new Thrustmaster? So is that implying that you have an old Thrustmaster, or do you have a wheel now, or are you upgrading? What are you doing, man? Oh, let's slow that down. I hope you're not getting a new wheel for this game, because force feedback just doesn't work on this game at all on console, unfortunately. Upgrading your steering wheel? Okay, nice, man. What do you have now, and what are you upgrading to? I'm just a big junkie for gear, man. I love it. I want to know what people got. Let me just pause this quick to read that chat. You have an idea. On PS5, there's a head tractor. You'll put my mouse near the gas pedal and brake on the floor and left foot. I will move camera and game. That's an idea, man. Hey, Dean, what's going on, man? It's one of the most relaxing games to play. Yeah, it really is. An old Hori string wheel. Oh, okay, man. So, yeah, you definitely want to upgrade. Thrustmasters, they're great, man. My first wheel was a Thrustmaster T150 Pro. I still have it. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely like the top 3 chill games. I would probably say like Farming Simulator, Fernbus, maybe Train Sim World. No, I'm not gonna say Train Sim World 4. I'm gonna say something like, for me personally, like maybe Fishing North Atlantic or something like that. You have the Logitech G29. Nice. cannot argue with the classics. Logitech G29. That's actually the wheel I wanted. But when I had the money, Amazon, they didn't have any near me. So I ended up going with the T150 Pro. If you have a Logitech G923 with a rig, what rig do you have, man? You got like a sim rig? What do you got? What do you guys got, and what would you guys like to upgrade to? If you guys could upgrade, what are your thoughts on what you'd like to have? Hey, Alexander. Good evening to you, my friend. I know if you're on a console, you're very limited with wheels and such. That's something that I feel needs to change. You know, we need to get more. I think the big issue is Sony. You know, Sony requires everything to be licensed to them, and oddly enough, the new Fanatic, what is it called? The Club Sport DD Plus or something like that, the one for PlayStation. Yeah, I know I need to take a break. I don't have nowhere to stop. They've actually been delayed because Sony hasn't given them the certification yet. You're playing on PS5 and really love the game? Awesome, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bud. ADX. I don't think I've ever heard of ADX, man. I'll have to look that up after the stream. Yeah, you know, there's so many people out there that will try to steer you in certain directions when it comes to sim rigs, but really, you gotta just get what's right for you. You know, of course, people that have like $8,000 rigs are going to tell you that's what you need, but it's really not, man. You know, I feel like if you even have a rig, you're doing good. You're driving a VDL coach? Nice. I'm assuming you're playing the game as you're watching, Alex? That's cool. That's what we're in right now. We're in a VDL. So yeah, they told me I needed to take a break, but I'm like, I'm right here at the next stop. Makes no sense. So guys, if you're new here, consider subscribing. We do a lot of Fernbus content. I'm going to be doing PS5 and PC content for Fernbus. We're going to be adding the bus, tourist bus simulator. On the console side, we're going to be doing Taxi Life Driving Simulator, Alaskan Road Truckers when it comes. You know, we have ATS and ETS2 on the channel. Yeah, it's we're going to be really busy this year. It'll be the perfect time to subscribe. Oh, the one game I'm actually excited for, I have no idea if it's coming to console or not, they haven't said, but Space Truckers, man, that looks so good. I've seen cars on fire. I haven't seen any explosions or anything like that, but I have definitely seen cars on fire. The first time I seen it, I was actually surprised because I didn't know anything like that was going to be on the console versions. What do we got going on up here? Hey! Blue car? What the hell? Jeez. See, that right there, I don't feel that that's an AI glitch. I feel like that's That's acceptable to have. That happens in real life all the time. We just took that curb, but it is what it is. Oh, David, I wouldn't buy City Driver, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The game really isn't that good. There's really nothing to do in the game. It's littered with bugs. You know, I mean, you can do what you want, but I really hate to see anybody waste their money. And I mean, it's another Aerosoft title. Let me get to the stop, guys, and I'll read all your comments. All right, let's put the parking brake on here. Okay. I really hope they don't give up on Fernbus. Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, they said they're not, so, you know, we'll have to see what happens. You're from Poland. Cool, man. Probably, yeah, probably, man. I hope I got it right. I hate that. I really hate screwing up people's names. You're thinking about it, but still reading the reviews on it. I mean, it's just not a good game. You know, I'll be honest with you, it's not. But your nickname is Inspiration from Dutch? Okay, man. Like I say, it's kind of one of my pet peeves to not get people's names right, because I know how, you know, annoying that can be when someone's not getting your name right. All right, so let's see here. What do we got? Who's coming along?
Mein Ticket? Danke sehr.
Ciao, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Duisburg, you're coming with us.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Cool.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Essen.
Ciao.
Okay, I'll say she is. I think she is.
Mahlzeit. Ist das gültig? Danke sehr.
Okay.
Grüezi, hier ist mein Ticket.
I mean, all we can do is have 20 people on the bus, right? And they'll be standing. That's actually
Mahlzeit.
fine with me. We'll do that. I think she's coming with us.
Vielen Dank.
Yeah.
Moin.
Okay.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
What is my recommendations for new driving games this year to buy?
Sehr freundlich.
It's hard to say right now. Like I said, we have the Taxi Life driving simulator. That's coming out in March. I'm definitely getting that game, so I will have it on the channel. You guys can check that out.
Bestimmt mein Ticket sehen. Oh,
Man, on
falschen Bus eingestiegen.
console, I would say Alaskan Road Truckers is one to watch. Again, there's no date when that's going to be out. Then what do we have? It depends what you like, man. You know, if you like games like this, I
Ich hab wohl mein
don't know. I don't think too many of them
Cool.
are really on the radar right now. We do have Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown coming out this year. That's an open world racing game. That looks really good. I'm going to get that, check that out. But yeah, as of right now, I would definitely say... Oh, wait, did I shut them? Yeah, I did. All right. But yeah, as of right now, I would definitely say Taxi Life and Alaskan Road Truckers whenever that comes out. Other than that, it's really slim for games, like, period. You know, I mean, there's not a lot of games coming out, it seems, for a very long time. We'll have to just wait and see what kind of indie games will come out. I'm sure we'll get announcements, you know, through the year, but as of right now, there's not a lot going on. Like I said, Space Truckers, that game, they haven't said if they're planning on bringing that to console. It looks really good. It looks really promising. Hey, you stop, taxi. I would hope that it comes to console anyway. You know, keep an eye on the channel too, because, like I said, On the Road is supposed to get an update. I will check that out. If it's any good, I'll let you guys know. Because I'm not the type of person that, you know, if a game is bad, but if they with that. Like, I'm not someone that'll say, no, my mind's made up on the game, it sucks, it'll never be good, you know, and that's it. It's just like City Driver. If that somehow gets an update that makes the game good, then I would come out and say, you know what, they changed it, the game's good now, go ahead and buy it. You know, I would, I would never be that narrow-minded to say, no, the game sucks, it'll never be fixed, I'm done with it. Hey, Assassin's King, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, bud. So, you know, these original routes are kind of fun. You're not late, man. The only way you would be late is if the stream was over. We're still streaming, so you're right on time. Ooh, don't hit that. You need to take a break. I know I need to take a break. Get off my back. You know, speaking of that, I do know we had to do that. We are over. Not a big deal. Okay, get back on the highway. Alright. Alright. We'll have to take a break way down there. Nothing I can do about it. Nowhere to take a break in between. Like I said, I could have taken a break at like a gas station, but it doesn't register for some reason. You know what I am kind of excited about with the PC version of this game getting it is getting the football DLC. You get that sometimes in the game? Yeah, it's in there, man. Because I've seen a lot of people in their official Discord saying, the football DLC isn't that great. But the football DLC adds economy to the game. And I feel like that's something that the game needs. Come on, man. Don't stop. Go. So we started out, it looked like we were going to run into some rain, but I think we probably drove out of it. Whoa. Oh, God. Always the truck drivers. You know, I just thought of something. I got my lights on. I don't need those lights on. Hold on, let me read that comment. Yeah, you know what though? We don't need secrets. We don't need secrets. We're paying customers. We're paying customers playing a game that is broken in parts. We literally have the Bus DLC Pack 2 that's broken. It's been broken since it was released. Now's not the time to have secrets. Now's the time for Aerosoft to come out and say, look it, you know, we're not working with Zero Games for whatever reason, you know, but we're not abandoning the game, you know, and as soon as we can tell you what's going on, we'll let you know. These are things that they're just simple things that every game developer, publisher should do. You know what I mean? Instead, they leave everybody in the dark about it. And honestly, if he didn't go poking around, right? If he didn't go messaging Zero Games and if he didn't go messaging Aerosoft, we wouldn't know this because it's not common knowledge. And it really is something that the developers slash publishers, they should be transparent about. You know, I was talking about this earlier in the stream, which you weren't here, so that's fine. But it's like I was saying, you shouldn't have to search for these things. You know, they should come forward with this information. You know, if they don't want an angry player base, then they should be honest about things and just come out and say it. That's like I was saying before, we don't need like concrete hard dates. We don't need to know when. Just, you know, pop on Facebook and Instagram, you know, or whatever, and just say, look, we're going to continue to develop the game. We're looking for a different developer or, you know, whatever they want to put it. You know, just to let people know. Because as of right now, I feel like there's so many people that play this game that kind of feel like it's being left behind. And it's completely understandable to feel that way. Especially when you see the PC version getting updates and the console version not getting anything. You know, and I feel like it's very hard to understand if you're not really into gaming, the whole developer-publisher porting situation. Because we have games like Train Sim World 4, we have games like SnowRunner, we have games like Farming Simulator. They're not ports. You know, the developer that makes those games, they make them for all the platforms. We get updates at the same time, we get DLC at the same time. And so then when you have a game like this, where Aerosoft is like, well, you know, the developer who initially made the game doesn't have anything to do with putting it on a console. We're going to use, you know, a developer that makes mobile games do it. It's confusing for people. But I feel like Aerosoft likes to have tension. I feel like they don't really respect their customer base. You know, and I was hoping that would change once Fabian left, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like that's the case. See, the problem is, man, I've been dealing with Aerosoft for a while, and I have to disagree with you. I just don't feel Aerosoft really cares about any of these games. Aerosoft is very much a cash grab company. They have a lot of games that are underwhelming, and they never do anything with. So, yeah, I don't think they have anything big on the horizon for this game, because for one, it's an old game. You know, I don't feel like TML even has a lot of big things left for this game. You know, they're really into the bus right now. They're working on this Poland DLC, but in their Discord, they've even said that it's going to take a long time. You know, it's not like that Poland DLC is going to be out anytime soon. And like I said, Aerosoft, you know, they need to prove to me that they're going to be better and they're going to change. So far, they really haven't. The only two options, well, they have three options, but according to them that they're going to support the game, the only two options they have is to let TML handle the game from here on out, or get another third-party developer that'll port it. Those are literally their only two options. So either they don't have another developer yet, you know, or they're not ready to say, you know, it's TML. As I said before, TML is pretty busy and they're a very small studio, so even if they take it over, you're not going to see updates quick. It's going to be a slow process. But if TML takes it over, whoa, Jesus, maybe it'll get fixed. Because I would have to think that the developer that originally made the game would be better equipped to fix things in the game as well. How we avoided that wreck is totally beyond me. Now, I've been to all these cities, but I don't know if I've been to them, like, on this actual route. So it's kind of cool doing these Flixbus routes because you're going to the same places you've been, but you're going to them differently, if that makes sense. Pretty cool. Now, I should point out, when I do get this game on PC, I won't have all the maps. It'll just be Germany. I mean, how's that? Both had different opinions, that's fine, but I'm thinking the only thing shit they fixed is the CNC double-decker and BB40. Because, I mean, what about the whole DLC pack, too? Most of the buses in that whole DLC pack, you can't use the air conditioner, you can't use a lot of things. And they released that DLC back when Zero Games was still in charge of it. You know, so... Like I said, you know, anybody is free to like Aerosoft, think Aerosoft is a great company. I've spoken with Fabian many times. I've dealt with the company, and I don't get that feeling. They've never done anything right. Like, if anybody can name a game Aerosoft has made and put on console that is fantastic, you know, please let me know, because I haven't found one yet. This is probably the best one, and even this has its bugs that they refuse to fix. They had a game, Road Maintenance Simulator. Hey, John, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. They had a game, Road Maintenance Simulator, that it could have been fun, but again, it had so many bugs that it just wasn't it. Wait, did we pass that? Oh God, we did. I didn't even see it. Oh well. I'm not even worried about it. And that game actually had potential. Like, there was interesting bits about that game. But again, they seem to put out these games and they just forget about them. They don't want to do anything more with them. But I am definitely here to just give my opinion. I'm not here to tell you guys what to buy, what to not to buy, you know. Let me pause that. Well, I mean, I get that, but at the same time, like I said, the buses that you actually buy, that people spent money on, I feel is a big issue as well. You know, there's issues from this game that have been there since day one, and they still haven't fixed. It's like on PS5, the day-night transition, the thunderstorms. They've never been in the game. You know, and they claim that they can't fix it because they don't know how to recreate it. Well, what happened was they can't fix it because they don't have a PS5 dev kit. That was the reality of it. So perhaps they're looking for a developer that does have a PS5 dev kit so they can fix these things. Whoop. Yeah. Yeah, the CNC. Those are the second bus pack. Yeah, yeah, and it's annoying because every time you drive those buses, the people are always saying the air conditioner doesn't work or it's too cold or it's just like, well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. So I think you can disable their comments. So that's about all you can do is just disable the passengers' comments so you don't hear it. Because it gets very annoying when you're driving and you can't turn the air conditioner on, so they're either cold or hot and you can't do anything about it. So let's hope whatever it is that they're going to do, once they do it, there's going to be a big update in the future. Hopefully before they release any other DLC. That's my hopes. You know, I'm one of the few people that I feel that they shouldn't release new DLCs when old DLCs are still broken. It's kind of like, how dare you ask for more money when you just took my money and those things aren't working, you know? It doesn't seem fair. I would also love it if they could do something about the sunshades, because the sun in this game is blinding at times. Which I guess I get it. Like in real life it is like that. But man. It'd be so much better if the sunshades worked. So again, like I said, I'm not telling you what to do. I would hold off on tours. Come on. For the simple reason is there's a lot of real game breaking bugs in that game. Especially on the Xbox, but PS5 as well. There's some real. You know what? I'm going. There's some real game-breaking bugs. For example, in the career mode, which the career mode in that game is so good. Okay, I really enjoy the career mode in that game, but I can't progress because the sightseeing attractions are completely broke, and you get to the point in the game where you kind of have to do that, and they're just broke. They don't work. You set up these sightseeing tours, and you go to the first one and let the people off. The people leave the bus, and they never come back on. So you can't finish the tour. It's very frustrating. And then there's some people that the save just doesn't work at all. So Tourist Bus it can be a good game. It's definitely a buy at your own risk kind of game though. You know, I would say that if you really trust that Aerosoft is going to update these games, I'd say go for it. Especially if you can get it on sale maybe. I already own both of these games already. I already own both of these games already, but I wouldn't be jumping at the chance to buy any Aerosoft titles in the future anytime soon. I will say that. If these games start to get updates and they start to fix them, then I will gladly come on here and say, you know, they've turned it around and I'm impressed. You know, they just need to show me that first, that's all. You know, hopefully they don't take too long with announcing anything on their social medias. You know, I will say this though. Looking at this game, the fact that a developer that specializes in mobile gaming ported this over, I mean, I don't think they did that bad. You know, if you told me a game developer that, you know, does a lot of console games did this, I would be like, wow. But a mobile game company, you can't really be mad at it. So the AI in Tourist Bus is not as bad as this. With Tourist Bus, the stop signs can get congested. You can reset the traffic though. The sun glare, yeah, the sun glare is bad. But it's just like this game. But the AI in Tourist Bus, I kind of feel the AI is a lot better in Tourist Bus. And it seems like because it lacks the big vehicles, it doesn't have a lot of the big vehicles that this game has in it. For some reason, the buses and the big trucks in this game are really the big issue when it comes to the AI for some reason. But Tourist Bus, God, when Tourist Bus works good, it's a whole different vibe, that game. It really is. That's why I definitely want to get that game on PC and check it out. I mean, that game you can hire employees, you can buy buses, new buses, used buses, you can buy properties, you can upgrade your house, you can buy a better house, you can buy a bigger bus garage. There's a lot you could do in that game, man. You have to buy insurance for your buses, you have to buy Wi-Fi plans. Like, it's crazy how different that game is from this game. But what they did was, they used a different developer. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought you were talking about, because we were just talking about Tourist Bus. But they used a different developer just for the career mode in that game. And they did a hell of a job. They really did.
Wann kommt der nächste Rastplatz?
Well, what I found with the AI, man, you have to just really pay attention. I mean, ridiculous amounts of attention you have to pay them. The stopping on the highway is just so bad.
Bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
Okay, I know she's coming with us.
Ciao.
There we go.
Hi, das Ticket, bitteschön.
Duisburg, she's coming with us. Dude, you're right on the door. So, this is another thing. Oh yeah, when the passengers get off the bus, I wish they would just disappear. I wish they wouldn't just stand around.
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Ciao.
Hey Morton, what's going on, man? So I usually crank the settings all the way up.
Ciao. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Cool.
I actually did a video
Meine Richtung? Sehr freundlich.
showing the difference between like the graphics set all the way up and turned all the way down, and there really was a difference.
Grüezi, mein Ticket? Dankeschön.
Hallo, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Because I was a little skeptical about it. Like, I thought maybe the graphic settings didn't do anything. I thought maybe they accidentally just put them in and they didn't do anything. But they definitely do. But the one thing I will say is that no matter what the graphic settings are, there's certain areas of the map where you'll get FPS drop regardless. Driving a shuttle route right now from Wilhelmshaven to Wallgas, but I really enjoyed the view. This game also kind of by you as my employee and tourist. No, you can't. That would actually be a pretty cool feature in a bus game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no problem, Morton. Oh, wait. We forgot to do our little start thing. Ah. So let's see here. I'm still... Dude, I am late on 2 breaks, and now it's all steady driving. There's no way. There's no way we're going to take a break now. Wait a minute. I don't think so. Yeah, there's nowhere to take a break. This is actually a city route that I use. I have these. I actually love this route. I like taking this route with the man buses. What's my opinion on your shuttle route? You only have 4 stops? Nothing wrong with that, man. Let me see. Eddie, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. They have to fix the buses in the old DLCs first. On consoles, the interior lights of the etc. don't work. If you take a bus trip and use the 531 top glass, people complain about it. Yeah, we were just discussing that they need to fix that. Those are DLCs people paid for, man. You know, so hopefully whatever they have in mind, whether they get a new developer, you know, or if they use TML, hopefully those things will all get fixed. Unfortunately, we're at the mercy of Aerosoft. We just have to wait until they give us some news, unfortunately. I wasn't sure. I didn't know about the lights, though. Hey, NMS. Yeah, I know. Like I said, we've... yeah. We have touched on that as well. And the fact that PS5, there's no thunderstorms. ASAP. Well, it's not going to get fixed ASAP because, in case you guys didn't know, they don't have a developer right now to work on the game. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I mean, man, I've tried so much. I've reached out to Aerosoft. I talked to Fabian so much that he threatened to take my channel down. It was a crazy ride. And through all that, I'm still playing the game. I'm still doing content. I'm still live streaming it. I'm still enjoying the game. It's a testament to the fact that it is a good game, you know. And I do feel that the stupid bugs that it has, they can be ironed out. You know, they absolutely can be ironed out. Just give some love to the game, man. But yeah, I forgot that some of the buses, the blinds don't work at all. They won't even come down. And you know what? Not that it really matters, because even when you bring them down, they don't really filter out the sun anyway. Oh boy. Got a traffic jam coming up here. Come on, what's going on? Like I said, I think probably the best thing for the game will be for them to let TML handle it. Hey, come on, guys. I have the green light. Come on, man. Don't make me reset you. Ah,
So ein Rowdy.
lady, don't even start with me, man. Do you see this? Well, the problem is this game doesn't have settings for force feedback, so it technically doesn't have full wheel support. You're sitting in the back of my bus upstairs. Yeah, you know, it's funny because I'm not like in America. We don't really take buses much. But like in a bus like this, I would go right to the top, right? There's no doubt about it. That's where I would be. I definitely wouldn't be on the first floor. I'd definitely be upstairs. Yeah, that's the trick to getting the wheel less heavy. Just go into some other game that has wheel support like that. Yeah, I know, man. It's a horrible game. It is, unfortunately. You know, I was watching Fabian play that game before it was even put out, and I'm watching it going, what is the point of this game? Like, I don't know, and I still don't know. That game just feels like an idea that never really materialized into anything but an idea. Again, like I said, you know, and I know you guys can say I'm harsh on Aerosoft, but literally, like, name me a really. This is the best one. You know, Fernbus is the best one, and that's really not saying much. Taxi Life, yeah, man. I'm going to have that on the channel. Yeah, I'm probably going to pre-order it. We'll do a live stream on it. I'm hoping it's good. It looks good. The devs seem pretty cool. It's going to have full wheel support, force feedback. I want to say shifter support as well. Hey Hudson, what's going on, man? I do need to pause this to read the chat because my chat is kind of to the left of me on my computer. You can check you out upstairs. By the way, stream, I enjoy watching you and you're always making good content. Going to get famous. I don't know about that, man, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My favorite sim game so far is Fernbus, but needs fixes. Ah!
Machen wir auch mal Pause?
This is absolutely the best simulator on console right now. I feel like if they put time into it and some love, and they get everything working, it will still be up there. You know, Taxi Life hopefully will be a good one. Alaskan Road Truckers, when that comes to console, I think that'll be a good one on console. And you know, I'm still not counting out the fact that SCS will probably eventually one day bring ETS2 and or ATS to console. You know, I mean, they've even, you know what? Ha! I never shut the doors. Whoops. There should be an alarm or something, man. You are a voice for console community. Please don't. Oh, I ain't going anywhere, man. I got a PC, but trust me, I'm still very much a PS5 player. I'm still very much a console guy. You know, I just want to bring better content, and you know, I want to compare some of these games. Whoops! Whoa! Okay. Yep. This happens when you don't pay attention. Hold on, let me see here. I love Tourist Bus, but I lost all my progress from game deletes. Hey, yeah, Denny, I know, man. That's what I was telling Assassin's Kings about. That's why that game is a buy at your own risk. When the game's working, it's a good game. It's probably, I would say, it's my favorite bus game. But yeah, it's just the unplayableness. Oh, dude, that was real life. I'd be flipping him off and swearing. Let me check, guys. The whole game at this point is enjoyable, and watching you play at the same time makes my driving more enjoyable. I shout to show. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It is an enjoyable game. It is. It's a very chill game, and I do enjoy it. Taxi Life looks real cool, and yet Fernbus has a special vibe that's really cozy in the landscape. It's okay a lot of time. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I feel Tourist Bus has even more of a vibe. Just on the island, and you'll have the sand, you know, flying across the road in some areas. And you can't forget about those nude beaches. You know, who doesn't like a good nude beach? PSN is the same as my channel. It's just shredhead_gaming. Denny, you're a taxi driver in real life? Come on, man. Really? That's pretty cool, man. Where are you from? Are you a taxi driver in Barcelona? In Italy? Okay, nice, man. Yeah, no problem, NMS. Can I guess what bus you're using? I have no idea. I think everybody's favorite bus is still the Neoplan Skyliner. I don't know what it is about that bus. Can't wait for Taxi Life. Yeah, man, I know. I'm excited about that one too. I can't wait for that. I was kind of sad that it was pushed back to March. It was supposed to be released in February, but if they're doing it to make the game better, I completely understand it. I'm all for it. You know, I would much rather have a developer push a game back to fix it and polish it up than just, you know, toss it out there and just have to have all kinds of bug fixes. I really like that game. I really like the fact that you interact with the passengers, that they're like, hey, you know, roll the window down or change the radio station. And have you seen the pre-order bonus? That old car? Ah, that looks awesome, man. Hope someday we'll get ETS like console. Ah, yeah, I know, man. That would be great. The Man's Lion City Coach, Sergio. Yeah, it's a good bus, man. Yeah, is that the one with the interior is black and white? God, I love those. Those look so good. I think we'll get ETS on console someday. I really do. You know, I won't sit here and say it'll be exact replica. I don't know if they can get all the details in there. But like I said, I think they would be missing out on a huge opportunity not putting those games on console. Oh, this is the spot? Yeah, okay. There we go. Time to read chat. Just the like the dashboard. Is the dashboard black and white? I love the man that's got the dashboard that's black and white. You want a PSVR 2 also, imagine ETS on. Yeah. Everyone take care and have a great... Yeah, you too, Morton, man. You had a great night. Glad you could come to the stream, bud. Ultimate version, yeah. I mean, you know, the thing is, they just don't do anything with that VR, do they? You know, like they did GT7, which I don't have a VR 2, but what I've seen is just amazing. And that's like you have F1, and you have all these other games that it would be amazing in, and they just don't utilize it. It's so frustrating, and the damn thing costs so much to have literally one good game on it. It's a crime. It really is. Okay, you're not going.
Hier ist mein Ticket. Dankeschön.
Yeah, that. So that used to work before. This whole thing.
Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
That's the one, yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, it was the same thing with the original PSVR.
Ich benötige noch ein Ticket für die
Oh, you would have to want a ticket, wouldn't you? You're just going to slow the whole process up. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Oh, you know, also, how can I forget, like, France in this game is completely messed up. I don't even like going to France. Dusseldorf. Yep, you're coming with us.
Hallo? Bin ich hier richtig? Danke sehr.
Yep, you're going with us. How about you there? No. You? No. Anybody else?
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Auf geht's.
You. Yeah. Oh, good lord, she's got some acne. Anybody?
Vielen Dank.
Dusseldorf.
Ciao. Kann ich bei Ihnen ein Ticket kaufen?
She's not going with us, but I think I have to check anyway. Or maybe she is. I don't know what all these little towns are called. We got a couple more spots. We're gonna hop on FlixBus to drive VDL double decker once I'm on. Yeah, I knew that wasn't part of the route. Oh. Is there anybody else? Okay, that's it. Oh! Wait a minute. The delivery didn't glitch out this time. Ah, it hasn't done that in a while. Usually the delivery glitches all out and it's all horribly blurry. I just noticed that. All right, let's actually shut the doors this time. Let's be a safe bus driver. We're still good on time. I can't believe we've gone all this way and we haven't seen any rain or anything. That's rare. Okay, start our ride. Okay, let's turn you on and off because no one wants to hear you. All right. Now we gotta go back out here. Oh, and lovely. We've got a traffic jam already. So this is what you do here. You just go for it. You need to take a break. I'm fine. I'm fine. I got a big old cup of coffee up here. I'm good. So hey guys, next stream is hopefully going to be Wednesday, and I kind of want to stream ETS 2. Go around. Oh God. Hey, hey, hey. Someone's gonna crash into me. Let's get over here. Unlocked all cities I have left. It's not much. I only have to unlock one city in Czech Republic. 4 in Germany. I've completed the game until they add the Poland DLC. I still have cities I have to unlock. I'm not too much into completing games like this. Like, I'm always going to hop in it and do routes anyway. It doesn't matter if I have all the cities unlocked. I just like driving. I just like driving, man. I remember one of our early streams, I think we drove from like Berlin all the way to France. That was a long ride. It was fun though. Have to do something like that again one of these times. Once I'm done with this route, that'll be it, because I do want to watch the football game today at 4:30. So that's why we're streaming a little earlier. Normally I like to do my streams at 3 p.m. That's why we started at 2. Hopefully the next stream will be Wednesday. That's the plan anyway. That's the plan right now. Look at that. I love that. All that stonework, man. Ah, that is nice. There's a house in my area that's it's all stone like that, and I love that house so much. One more short route? I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see how we're looking at time after this one. Yeah, that's hopefully Wednesday. And Wednesday, if we do stream Wednesday, it'll be a European Truck Sim 2 stream. Because I haven't streamed that game yet, and I really want to. And then after that, possibly Friday. I'm going to try to get it where Wednesdays and Fridays are kind of normal stream days, and if I can squeeze another one in, then so be it. But if not, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. But I'm going to try to stream Wednesdays and Fridays. And they'll be like Wednesdays at 3 and Fridays probably somewhere in the evening. Late afternoon, evening maybe. Awesome, man. Do it. It's a great game to stream. It really is. I feel like all of these driving games are good to stream. There's like so many things I want to do in just so little time in a week. I'd love to get a Train Sim World 4 stream in. That's another game I really enjoy. I don't play it a lot, and it's funny, every time I go back and do it, it's like, oh wow, I forgot how much I like this game. Okay, so it looks like we need to get here. Arrived at Bremen? Nice. I used to do a shuttle route from the Frankfurt airport to Frankfurt back to the airport. And it was a fun little route. As far as I know, NMS, yes, it works fine on Xbox Series X. It's just on the PS5 it doesn't work. I haven't heard anybody say otherwise. So it does seem like it's just a PS5 issue. The route that I'm on now, it's the Flixbus route. It's a preset route in the game. After we get done with the route, I'll show it to you. Okay, so let me just check here. How many stops do I have left? Okay, I have one more stop. Oh, hello. What just happened? The shuttle route I talked about on Discord. Which shuttle route was that? On Discord? I have to refresh my memory, bud. Wait a minute. Is this the last route? Take a break. No, Dusseldorf. Is nobody getting on the bus? Check in. Okay. Oh yeah, I can do that. Let me check the map. Is this? No, I have one more stop. Okay, it really wants me to take a break. I'll take a break. It's not gonna work, but I'll take a break just to get this off my back. Okay, let me... 13 people. Yeah, well, this one here, like I said, this is a... what was that? Latest news from Airsoft about Fernbus. They will fix something. Latest news about Fernbus is that the developer that they were using, they're not using anymore. So as of right now, the game doesn't have a developer to fix anything. So if you want to know more about that, I did put out a video earlier today. You could check that out. It's discussing the whole thing. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream. And Aerosoft, they said that they plan on continuing support with the game, but they can't tell us anything as of just yet. So that's where we're at. Oh, God. I didn't... Now I didn't close the luggage. See, I got distracted because there wasn't many passengers. I thought this was the last stop, but it's not. All right. And we're still doing good on time. Amazing. Okay, let's start the ride.
Hallo und
So, this will be our last stop, so maybe we can get in another short route. Why not? So yeah, as of right now, hopefully things will get fixed. Nothing really set in stone. Oh, I just made the light nice. Just made that light. I love the billboards and stuff, like that one there for the beer. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the streams and the content. I don't own it. I was thinking about buying the game on PC, but honestly, I think it's just going to be a really good game on console. I kind of want to wait for it to come on console to play it. If I had to guess, I would say that it's probably going to come to console. Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, they haven't really said anything about console. Maybe the middle of the year. I don't know. But again, I would say, like, take a look at their Discord. If you're in Discord, a lot of issues that they have with PC, we want ironed out before it comes to console. Am I going to buy the buses on PC for this? I don't know, man. It's not going to be my top priority. Probably at some point I will. I'll be honest with you, on PC, there's like, what? I forget. There's quite a bit of DLC, and if you add up all the DLC for this game, it's like well over $200. Like I said, literally you get Germany, you get Usedom, somewhere else, and that's it. Everywhere else you have to buy separate. Netherlands, France, Belgium. I think Luxembourg is free. So in a way, we got a hell of a deal on console for this game. It is an expensive game to play on PC. And then I seen they had a bundle, and I thought it included Tourist Bus, but it includes just like 2 Tourist Bus DLCs, and I'm like, I don't have Tourist Bus, so what's the point in that? Throw Tourist Bus, the game, in there as well, and then we got a deal. But as I said, if TML ends up the rightful developer of the game, then I wanted to see what the game's like on PC and how they do. Because essentially they'll be the ones fixing things. Again, we don't know if it's going back to TML. It may not. I still think probably that would be the best bet. And they seem to have interest in porting the bus over to console. I haven't heard anything official from TML from that. I've heard it from several people that have mentioned it. So I hate to be a stickler, but for anybody watching this, if you have news or if you've had a conversation with anybody from a developer or anything, and you want to tell me about it, I would appreciate if you had a screenshot. Really? You paid that much? I don't think I paid. Well. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, look it. That was not my fault. Yeah, when the game first came out, I forget how much it was. It wasn't expensive. The DLCs, I think Popcorn bought me one of the DLCs for the game. Denmark, they're working on Denmark. That's yet another developer that made the Denmark DLC. They're working on an update for that. But again, we won't even see that until they work out, what they're doing. All right, last stop. Before schedule, I can't believe it. Were you the one that was just complaining about your coffee being spilt? All right, people. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay on the bus. All right. So that's that. We can log out. Let's see here. Checked in, sold invalid tickets. 5? Really? No. 1. Driving behavior. No, wait a minute. What does that mean? Economy. 700 kilometers driven. Did not run out of fuel. Okay. Resting quality minus... Yeah, see, they didn't give me one of those breaks. Alright, that's cool. But yeah, I don't regret spending the money on the game either. So anyway, this here, if you go into the original Flixbus routes, that route was Berlin, Hanover, and Dusseldorf. So if you want to duplicate this route, that's the route that's in the original Flixbus routes. Do I still have... Yeah, this is the one I have here, Frankfurt Airport to Frankfurt Airport. What am I doing? I want to zoom out. So that doesn't look right. Frankfurt to Frankfurt Airport. I don't remember. What's this one? Ah, it's this one here. So let's do this. So this is the Frankfurt Airport 2. So basically, I'm going from like the departure, then come over here, and then we bring the people back. It's a pretty neat little route. I think we probably have time to do this one. So we'll do this one. And I can't continue. Okay, let's go to the main menu. The game costs you 40. 60 buses cost you 40. Denmark costs 13. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I remember the Popcorn, he actually bought me one of the DLCs. Very generous guy. So that's what we want. We'll go next. And I think we will take one of these. Which one do I want here? 6. We'll take this one here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll take this one here. Perfect. I like that livery as well. I think that livery is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll do this one, and that's where we'll end the stream for today, guys. This is actually a pretty good workout because, like I said, I changed the seat position of my sim rig much better. My back is much happier with me. Oh, and it's raining out. Ah, look at that. The rain in this game looks so good, even though we're under a roof. Okay. I have some snacks to eat when watching football today. I'll be eating tacos, man. That's what I'll be eating when I watch football. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Yeah, the rain is really good in the game, isn't it? There we go. That one doesn't open right now. Okay.
Vielen Dank.
Okay, so we should just be able to Dijon. No, we're not going to Dijon.
Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig? Vielen Dank.
Yes, we are going there.
Ich hoffe, cool.
We're going there.
Charlie, Sie wollen bestimmt ein Ticket sehen.
Like departure, is this? Okay, I need to check this guy. I think this is.
Hallo, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Schau, das Ticket. Cool. Tag, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
Okay, I know you're going with us. I get you.
Ja, freut mich.
Is everybody coming with us today? Except for that guy? Wait, whoa,
Bin ich hier
Jesus.
richtig? Dankeschön.
Walked right through that lady.
Tag, Sie waren cool.
Okay. What you?
Auf geht's.
Yeah, alright. Beautiful. Yeah. The rain effects in this game are really well. Like them a lot. So again, guys, if you didn't know, this is a shuttle, so we don't need to start or anything like that. All right. You know what? Wait a minute. I don't like that point of view very much. Let me just go back a little bit. Okay, there we go. And there's a car coming. Whoa. Jesus, those two. Okay. Can't really see that mirror with the water droplets on it. Now, this here is tricky. It's tricky getting out of here. Look at that sky, man. That sky looks good. I'm like a big sucker for skies in games. I love it when the sky looks really good. And the sky in this game looks really good. So basically the shuttle route, you're not working for Flixbus. Think of it as you're kind of freelancing. So you don't need to take breaks. You don't need to start the job. You don't need to contact Flixbus. And you don't need to use their announcement. It almost feels like this could be the beginnings of like a career mode of the game. But they just didn't go that route. The best replacement for ETS on console. I mean, yeah, kinda, right? Kinda. Like I said, I feel like, you know, these games can coexist because this is you're driving a bus, ETS you're driving a tractor trailer. You know, this you're hauling people, you know, ETS you're hauling supplies. You know, and I was like thinking about this. If ETS 2 was to come on console tomorrow, I'd still play Fernbus. You know, I wouldn't stop playing Fernbus because it's a completely different thing. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, to me, a shuttle route would be more shorter routes. But in this game, that's not necessarily what the shuttle route mode is. Shuttle route is just you're not working for Flixbus. So you're kind of more free to play the game. Or like I said, you don't have to take breaks. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But yeah, like a shuttle route for me, I would say, you know, would be like from an airport to somewhere and then back again. You know, maybe from like a hospital to somewhere to, you know, kind of like city routes. I would assume, but in the game you can do whatever you want. You can make them as long as you want. Now, in Bus Simulator 21, I don't know if they're still called that, but they have routes that they're like called ping pong routes, where basically it's like a round trip. So you'll drive the route, and then you'll drive the route again in reverse, going back to the first stop. That's kind of what I'd like to see in this game. It might be in the bus because the bus is more of a city driving experience. Oh, look at that sky. That sky is just angry. Good Lord. But this is generally a short route. I have a city route as well. It's a really good route. I like using the intercity, the Lions intercity bus for that route. It's a good route to drive at night as well. It looks really good. Well, like I said, man, you got to remember that video was 7 years ago. I wouldn't go and put too much stock in what you see in that video. That's a very old video. Lots of things have changed in 7 years. It's the one thing I try to explain to people, though, that you're not working for Flixbus, so why would you have to check in with Flixbus if you're not working for them? I think that's what some people don't understand about taking the breaks and stuff like that. The Flixbus mode, that's where you're their employee. That's another reason why an economy system doesn't really work in this game, because technically you're a Flixbus employee. So as an employee, you wouldn't be in charge of any of that. You would be in charge of driving your bus. You wouldn't be in charge of handling the finances and hiring people. That's not a bus driver's job. That's not to say I don't think this game could use an economy system or a career mode. I think it could. But at the same time, I understand why it's not in the game. They don't even have an economy system in the bus yet, but it's on their roadmap. And I mean, if and when that game comes to the console, I will end up getting that game as well and showing you guys. Because as I said, just because I have a PC now, I'm not abandoning the console. I'm still going to be a content creator for console. But it's also nice to get all kinds of different viewers. I think we'll have to go here. I mean, I love how the sun's kind of shining. You can see it on the side of the bus. I mean, you see things like this in the game and it's like, wow, that looks really good. And then you see other things in the game that you go, wow, that looks really bad. I mean, look at those plants growing on that wall there. That looks good. The textures look right. The plants look good. And then you'll come to areas where you'll see those trees that are just flickering and just look horrible. No, I'm not stopping. Which... Not here. Crashed on ya. That happens, doesn't it? Oh, and I gotta turn here. Okay, well, let's do this really quick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and there's the sun again. See that? That's just the best part of the day when it's raining. It's been raining all day, and then it starts to clear up, and the sun comes out, and I have to be on the opposite side. Oh yeah, I remember this. So, and then after this, we go back to the airport. Nope, I did not turn it on. There we go. But guys, it is like 20 after 4 now, so I think that's where we're going to end the stream. Thank you so much for coming out today. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed a lot. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we'll see you next time.